okay, so only my true friends will copy and paste the title of this talk into their Facebook status. Well, probably even they won't do it because I've given them copy and paste instructions, but nothing really juicy to copy and paste. In fact, until about March 2009, the Facebook status update was fairly inhospitable to copy and paste memes because of the stringent character limit. Once that was upped, you started seeing the emergence of many copy and paste memes, some of them wildly popular. One of the first ones had to do with a blood drive for victims of the L'Aquila earthquake in Italy. And about the same time that this blood drive meme was going around, you also had a Danish meme that warned users, Facebook users, that unless they copied it into their Facebook status, Facebook would start charging. Now, variants of this meme have been going around for years, right? And it's not just these kinds of warnings that propagate, but typically, if we look at the words that are associated with memes that tend to propagate, they tend to appeal to you. They tend to appeal to your emotions. They mention your family, maybe husband, wife, especially your mom. Those are the kinds of things that you will copy. If, on the other hand, you look at images that are reshared on Facebook, some of them are actually just pictures of text memes, but others, for example, will be hoax satellite photos. And if you look at words associated in the comments for those picture reshares, you find different kinds of instructions, so you should click and vote instead of copy and paste. But you also see that the types of images that appeal are ones that are true over ones that are funny, awesome, or cute. It's not that copy and paste memes are devoid of humor. In fact, there's a parody, or several parodies of the Facebook will start charging meme that say you have to do silly things and film yourself doing so in order for Facebook to remain free. And then this parody actually became more popular than any of the original memes. Others will try and frighten us or warn us about, for example, contaminated baby food. This baby food is only sold in France, and yet versions of this with Nestle and Gerber alternating have been propagating in the US. Others will try and guilt us. You know, if it was your child, you would copy and paste this Amber Alert, or only my true friends, the ones who have a heart, will copy and paste this into their status. Others will try to get us to propagate them in a timely fashion. So unless you copy and paste this within 11 minutes, you'll be unlucky. Or you have to keep this in your status update for at least an hour in honor of such and such, or keep it around for a day. And the memes just go on for months and months. There's lots of mutation. No one should die because they can't afford health insurance. Well, no one should be without a beer because they can't afford one. No one should fall asleep because they can't afford coffee. And then the zombies come in. No one should die because of a zombie attack. And if they should get infected, you should shoot them. No, another meme emerges that says it's not enough to shoot them. In fact, you should decapitate them because you have to get their brains, right? And there are all sorts of different variants. And in fact, one could argue that the reason why memes are successful is because they can be modified. So if the population that's susceptible to the health insurance meme is not the same one that likes Star Wars, the meme has adapted and will continue to spread around. We can map the spread of the meme through the social network. So here, similar color means that you posted on a similar day, so proximate in time. And even though friends tend to post in close succession, the meme may go around for months or even years. And so, for example, if we look at different variants of this particular meme that's about nurses who are kind of holding their bladder because they're too busy saving lives to go pee, well, sometimes that meme is talking about cops or firefighters. And so the question is, when is it popular? I started looking at this in June of 2011. I thought it was a small meme. It turns out it was around for a year. And in some months, it was wildly popular. And in other months, it would subside. And then, boom, all of a sudden, in September of 2011, it's the cops. It's not the nurses, and even firefighters are kind of being a little bit feeling uncomfortable, and then it's back to the nurses. Who knows why sometimes it's one or the other? How are these things really spreading? A final weird thing is recombination. So you have a meme that's against bullying being somehow pasted onto another meme that's about a sick child. They have nothing to do with each other, yet someone puts them together, and this combined variant gets copied 10,000 times. So the question I'd like to pose to you, I've talked about memes, but really we're here to talk about news. To what extent is news susceptible to the same kind of mutations and selection pressures as memes are? Thanks.